Good Saturday morning, everybody. I'm Action News Jax meteorologist Corey Simma. Thanks for watching us here on the Action News Jax Facebook and also actionnewsjax.com. Today a First Alert Weather Day, but tomorrow is a First Alert Weather Day as well. So it is a weekend of weather. We kind of got it started yesterday with the Friday showers and thunderstorms. They were heavy at times, and we're seeing those move back into the area this morning, mainly south of I-10, St. Augustine, St. Johns County, over toward Palatka and Putnam County. So looks like about 250 people of y'all watching with us this morning. There is Anthony saying hi, everybody, and a couple of Cash App things. So yeah, we're going to talk about the weather here. And we'll start with St. Augustine here on the First Alert Skycam Network. So raining in St. Augustine right now. This is our camera on top of the White Room. And a bunch of cars there in downtown St. Augustine. You see the line extending all the way back down Avenida Menendez. The line trying to turn to the left, to the east, to go over to the Bridge of Lions. It gets a little foggy in the background. The American flag kind of laying flat here. It's been a little bit breezy, though, throughout the morning. Now that the rain is falling and we're starting to see the rain lighten up a little bit, looks like the wind has died down, at least in downtown right there. All right, about 275 of you. Lots of good mornings here. There's a hey from Krista. Hello from Georgia from Richard. Hey, Joy from Folkestone and Callahan. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Muhammad, Vanessa. Amanda, what about Ponte Vedra Beach? Amanda, we'll get to that. Ponte Vedra generally missing out on the rain this morning. You're basically right on that line between the moderate and occasionally heavy rain that St. Augustine and other spots in St. Johns County are picking up compared to Duval County. So, like I said, today is a First Alert Weather Day. Here's the bottom line. We're seeing one band of rain move through now, and there are just going to be a few more of those throughout the weekend, all the way through Sunday. And that is Valentine's Day. It's also the Daytona 500, so, you know, crummy weather just in time, huh? Waves of heavy rain and storms. Like I said, the first one we're seeing now in St. Johns County. Flooding, localized flooding, one of the threats we cannot ignore, with some rain totals from 2 to 4 inches plus all the way through Sunday. And there's yet more rain on the way next week. Strong storms also can't rule out some thunder and lightning. Yesterday, we had a little bit of lightning and thunder. I live on the south side, and I heard just a couple of boomers. They weren't really loud and overwhelming. It wasn't really close, at least to my location, off of Gate Parkway. That doesn't mean it wasn't close to some of y'all. Brandon says, Trevor Lawrence ain't scared of rain. Yeah. I agree with that, Brandon. Love that. Tyrene, lots of rain here in Palatka. Tyrene, I really appreciate that report. Noel says fake weather. Fake weather. So fake. Okay. All right. Actually, yeah, let's take a live look at First Alert Storm Tracker. My director, Zach, is talking to my ear, telling me what I got. And Zach, where is this? Is this south side? Yo, yeah, this is 295 coming up on Beach Boulevard. The newly paved roads there. You can see the black and the fresh white lines. Duval County, you can see some water on the camera lens. Don't look like any rain is falling, but it is foggy off in the distance, the low gray clouds. Duval County generally missing out on this batch of rain that St. Augustine is in now. Let's go ahead and switch back to the weather computer here. And yeah, it looks like a new big drop of rain that's just fallen. Yvonne says, I'm done with the rain. Yeah, Yvonne, there's been a lot of it. And some spots in Clay, St. John's, southern Duval County have picked up between about 3 and 6 inches of rain just over the last week. So we've already received almost a spring's worth of rain just within about a 1 to 2 week stretch. So it has been a lot of rain. Let's see. Mike Birch says, now this is how you report the weather. Muhammad says, thanks, I'm getting on my phone, I'm driving. Muhammad, that is that's a good idea. Sheena, just want to throw this out there. Sheena is mentioning Texas. Crazy weather going on in the plains right now. So we got rain. This is going to have an impact on our local area. The weather is nuts back to the west. If you have friends or family anywhere from Texas up to Canada, my family's from Oklahoma, and like it's not going to get above like 10 degrees for about 5 days. And it's going to be so much worse than that in spots farther to the north. So anyway, let's get back to Florida here and actually get to First Alert Doppler HD. So here we go. Here's the rain, some light stuff over Jacksonville now, but a lot of the color is St. Johns County, Eastern Putnam, southeastern Clay County, and it looks a little fuzzy. It doesn't look all that defined because the Jacksonville radar actually quit working yesterday and the National Weather Service is working on it, but that's why we have other radars from around the area that we can use. It doesn't give us the best picture, but it's something. And we need something here in Florida so we can tell you where the rain is. And maybe some of you are having that question. We don't have a radar here at the station. We don't have one that we just use. First Alert Doppler HD comes from the National Weather Service. So here we go. St. Johns County in all of this yellow, some orange, and even a little bit of red that's sprinkled in here. So that's some moderate rain. The light green extending up into Duval County. So we'll kind of start up here in Jacksonville, and I'm going to throw out some of y'all's neighborhoods. It's going to be hard for me to get to everybody. You know, I pop in and out of the comments here. Anna says, I may have to empty part of the pool if we're expected to get much more. Anna, we are going to get some more. Lori is asking, what about Hoboken, Georgia? Lori, you're going to get some rain this weekend. Maria, what's going on in Texas? It's very cold, like 0 degrees. There's snow and ice. The entire state of Texas is under some kind of winter weather watch or warning. And then Austin, there's your shout out, man. Austin says, I'm loving the outfit, so thank you. I actually got this tie from my grandma, so I love it. Okay, rain here in Duval County. This is stretching from the toll road, State Road 23, Normandy Boulevard, 103rd, DeVoe Street, White House, the West Beltway of 295, all the way into downtown. So we're talking Ortega and the west side, NAS Jax, and then downtown Jacksonville, Springfield, the east side, over into the south side in Arlington. And you see the green. We're looking from the radar that is up by Valdosta, Georgia. So some of this may not be reaching the ground, but the meaningful rain now in this darkest shade of green is over downtown Jacksonville and the St. Johns River into San Jose, San Marco, 295, Phillips Highway, Emerson University, and potentially as far south as about JTB. So this is just going to track basically due east across Atlantic Boulevard, south side, and JTB. Beach Boulevard, crossing Southside Boulevard, the East Beltway at 295, eventually East Arlington and the beaches. Now we're going to swing down here into southern Duval, northern St. Johns County. So this is Julington Creek, Fruit Cove, Switzerland, Green Cove Springs in some of that moderate rain. You see the yellow there over Green Cove, US 17. It is leaving Penny Farms, Middleburg, Oakleaf, and Argyle. Moving back into World Golf Village, back on State Road 16 to State Road 13, up to Fruit Cove and Julington Creek, like I mentioned, St. John's, all the new developments here, Silverleaf, St. John's Golf and Country Club, over toward Nocatee, Palencia in some of the more moderate rain compared to Nocatee. Nocatee are just in some light rain. South Ponte Vedra Beach in some light to moderate rain as well. We're going to kind of scroll down here. There is St. Augustine, so I got to uncover St. Augustine. My big old head's blocking it there. Back down 207 and 206 to where State Road 13 meets. So this is Elkton, Hastings, World Golf Village, like I mentioned, the outlets. there at State Road 16, and then all the way into southern St. Johns County and Palatka. Already had a Palatka mention in the chat here, so thanks for the report. Moderate rain over Palatka now, State Road 216, US 17, US 19. As we move west out of Palatka toward Palatka, K. Larkin, and then all the way to Interlaken, the moderate rain is starting to end with the showers extending into Flagler County. Flagler County technically out of our viewing area. So I'm going to show you guys when this rain is coming to an end. And this is primarily St. Johns County and southern Duval County. So that's where basically all of the meaningful rain is now. It's moving pretty quick at about 40 to 45 miles per hour. So the rain ending in Palatka in about 12 minutes. There at 10:34, the rain ending at Bay Meadows, so that's southern Duval at 10:41. There's Nocatee at 10:54, ending, the rain coming to an end, and then ending in St. Augustine around 11:07. We timed the back end of the rain because we can't track it forward because it's over the ocean, and it is meaningful. You want to know when the rain is going to come to an end, especially if you got some things going outside. All right, now let's talk about some other spots. Rain moving back into Waycross. This is a little line of showers that has developed. So heads up, Waycross, Blackshear, eventually Patterson too. Looks like this is going to stay west of Nahunta and Folkestone. You guys are going to miss out on this little batch of rain. Kingsland, Woodbine, Kings Bay Base, up to Brunswick, Jekyll Island, Dock Junction, all the way out to Nahunta. Things are pretty clear right now. You're going to stay clear here for at least a couple of hours. Giving you the wide view here with kind of a break in the rain from Lake City all the way to Jacksonville up into Brunswick and Folkestone. Tallahassee, things are pretty clear westbound out I-10. Things get really active down to Daytona and Orlando. This line impacting Tampa earlier this morning with a little bit more scattered rain that's out that direction. And this is generally going to lift up into our local area. So Cedar Key is right here for those of you familiar. This is just some light rain. This is going to lift up past I-75 and then into northeast Florida. But that's not going to be until around noon or into this afternoon. Bottom line, you just got to plan on some rain. But it's not going to rain all day long. So we're kind of moving into a little bit of a break here over about the next hour. If it's raining on you now, we got to get the rain out of here, and then we'll see a little bit of a break. But there will be more rain on the way. And this is a front that we were talking about last week. And it was a cold front. It moved through our area Super Bowl Sunday. And then it lifted all the way back up into Georgia a couple days ago as a warm front. Now it is hanging out basically over I-10 and just a little south of I-10 as a stationary front. Stationary, well, that's what it means, it's stationary, it's not moving. And there are these areas of low pressure that move across it from the Gulf of Mexico, and then they move into the Atlantic. And that's what this one is right here. We call it just a little disturbance. I'm kind of getting into the meteorology and sciencey part of it, I know. But this is also kind of a dividing line. It's cold up in southeast Georgia now. Temperatures are more mild the farther south of I-10 that we go. So just kind of some interesting stuff going on here. That's one disturbance that's moving across. There's another one out here in the Gulf. That's going to move across later today and early on Sunday. And then there's another one that's going to move in on Sunday. Looks like middle of the day. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning to time out that rain yet again for tomorrow. For those of you who are trying to get out and about, and man, it's kind of a happening weekend, and unfortunately, Mother Nature is not cooperating. Let's talk about the flooding risk because that's definitely there. Today, the main threat for flooding is going to be west of I-75. In northeast Florida. It does include the Waycross and Blackshear and Patterson, Pierce County included in this, where you see the green line here. Lake City, you're right on that line. And there is still the threat for some flooding locally along I-95. You got to watch out for the usual spots. I-10, Cassett Avenue, out toward A1A in Jacksonville Beach and the Black Creek. But as we get into Sunday, that green area, the big green blob just shifts over the I-95 corridor. So all of southeast Georgia and most of northeast Florida, but Putnam County, southern St. Johns County not included in this. The expectation or the forecast is that the stationary front is going to lift a little toward the Florida-Georgia border. That's going to enhance that threat for rain and move those disturbances right across it. All right, I'm going to jump into the comments here and answer some of y'all's questions. Sheena says rain is good. I agree, Sheena. Too much rain, though, is not good. Sean, what is my prediction for tomorrow in the Callahan area? Hey, Sean, thanks for the comment. I would expect a little bit of rain, especially midday. It's not going to rain on you all day long tomorrow, but it looks like a nice heavy band of rain is going to move through midday. Let's see. Keystone Heights, there is Robert. Robert, thanks for writing in. Are we going to get heavy rain? Robert, you are going to get some pockets of heavy rain. Brenda is asking about Waycross. Same thing, Brenda. You're going to see a little less of the rain threat during the day today, Brenda. The threat for rain will be a little bit better tonight up in Waycross in southeast Georgia. Gwendolyn says too much of a good thing is never good. There's an argument for that too. All things in moderation. Julianne, St. Augustine, today and tomorrow. Julianne, you got to plan on some rain. I know I kind of sound like a broken record, but this first area of rain is leaving St. Augustine now, so you'll have a couple hours where things are going to be okay. But then more rain later this afternoon and evening. Dallas, how does the zoo look today? Dallas, if you could go later this morning, I would probably do that. Because, it looks like there will be maybe some spotty showers. Also, we got the fog and the clouds around, and those are going to stay put. There's just a ton of moisture in the air. It's not all that warm, but it's really humid. And so that's going to keep the fog around for a decent amount. It's going to keep the clouds nice and low and gray. There are just some really light, spotty showers in Jacksonville's forecast in the next hour or two. So if you could go to the zoo earlier, I would probably do that if it were me. Jennifer, best time to drive from Jacksonville to Atlanta today to avoid the heavy rain. That's right now. Not to sound too urgent, but over the next couple of hours, and things are pretty clear right now. So if you're going to Atlanta, chances are you're probably going I-10 to Lake City and then up I-75. Things are pretty clear now. There's just going to be more rain throughout the day. So if you could go earlier, I would do that. And Tina, raining and dreary in Alma, up in Georgia. Dacia, I hope I'm saying that right. How about around 7 p.m.? A little bit more rain. We're going to see kind of a lull over the next hour or two, and then later this evening and tonight, we're going to see the rain pick up again. And Joanne and Fernandina, thanks for writing in, Joanne. Take the umbrella with you. Some showers today and into tonight. There are going to be some breaks there, basically like right now, midday today and for the next hour or two. But plenty of moisture here in the atmosphere. We're going to see that threat for rain extend into tonight. All right, so we're going to kind of wrap things up here on Action News Jax Facebook and actionnewsjax.com. Download the First Alert Weather app. I say it on TV every day, and I kind of sound like a commercial. I've got it on my phone. The First Alert Weather team has it on their phone, and I know people who work at the station here, they use it primarily for their weather. So it's a pretty good tool to have. We'll send you the alerts, heavy rain, lightning. You can pick it and customize it, and based on your location too. So it does all the work for you. You pick what you receive from it. But we just want to keep you informed. You can track the radar there in the palm of your hand as well, all the way down to your street level with rain today and tomorrow. First Alert Weather Day, today and tomorrow, just means you got to stay weather aware. Keep an eye to the sky. Keep that umbrella close by throughout the day today. If I'm just missing your comment, I'm going to hop in there to those comments and answer your questions. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you tune in later today, CBS 47, Action News Jax at 6 o'clock. Alyssa Pejic is going to be here. She's going to be updating that hour-by-hour forecast. So you can plan out the rest of your evening. And tomorrow, I'm going to be back in tomorrow morning and just timing out the rest of the rain. So you guys, just, we got to deal with it. It's kind of on a big weekend. We got Daytona and Valentine's Day. So you guys stay dry. I'm going to do my best to help keep you dry and keep you weather aware. So y'all enjoy your day, and we'll see you next time.